Prenups are a very tough subject to bring up, and people don't know how to talk about these things with one another. But my feeling is if they can get to the table and start talking to each other honestly about the premarital agreement, it will lead to deeper intimacy. Talking about money, I think, is one of the toughest things in a marriage, wouldn't you say?
It is, but it's an important conversation to have. Plenty of times when people are courting each other, they're looking at, do you want to have kids, where do you want to live? These are the things that they focus on, but they don't talk about their expectations financially from the marriage. Who's going to support the other? Are they both going to work? What happens if they break up? Who's going to own the home? These are questions that they don't ask, and that are just as important to making sure they're going to have a lasting relationship. But now getting lawyers involved, there's nothing more romantic than having lawyers involved in the courtship. How do we do that without breaking the romance?
I think the tough issues that people have are security, financial security, and trust. I mean, and those issues are fundamental to a couple coming into a marriage. And as you say, when you bring in lawyers, that's what we call ice water on romance. And people have to learn how to talk about it. And one of the things that I do is give people tools on how to discuss these things with each other. Are they part of the agreement? No, but the agreement represents all these issues of money, trust, security.
And that's absolutely right. If we don't have trust and good communication in a relationship, people really shouldn't be getting married. And so us as lawyers, we're helping people facilitate that process. We're telling them what their rights are, what kind of agreements can be had between the two of them, and it's really up to the couple then to talk to each other and find out what their comfort level is. One of those books that we do give out is Prenups for Lovers. You can find that on Amazon. It's a fantastic book that gives some advice on how to discuss this topic. But if they're unable to do so, and if they're unable to trust each other, those are real warning signs. We've seen agreements where people don't want to share their tax returns with their fiancé because they don't trust them. And I'll tell them, if you can't show your tax return to somebody, why are you marrying them? So for a list of resources that you should consider in negotiating a prenup, go to our website at walzermelcher.com, and under a premarital agreement page, there will be a list of resources there that you can look at.